Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and it is Sunday, so we're doing breaches of the week, and we're going to dive right in. This one's actually going to be not as long as the last couple of weeks. Good show for that. We're actually going to start with the University of Chicago. Now, the University of Chicago had a data breach in 2015, so that in and of itself is old news. But what is interesting is the Chicago police have actually identified one of the people that breached it, or at least used the information of the people that were data breached. Now, basically, a man from Plainfield, Illinois, which is on Chicago's south side, it's a suburb. His name is Rahan Arif. He is 21 years old, and he is charged with felony counts of financial identity theft after he was arrested this past Tuesday in an investigation on behalf of a Riverside couple, and Riverside is a suburb on the north side of Chicago, who reported thousands of dollars in fraudulent purchases made in their names. And so we are able to investigate and we are able to catch these people, although sometimes it might take a few years. That's good news, obviously. Moving on, we're going to be heading to New Zealand. Now, Canterbury and West Coast District Health Board, their authorities are basically saying that they had a data breach, and it wasn't a hacker getting in. They didn't have a laptop stolen. Nobody got phished. What ended up happening was a stack of critical papers got blown away in the wind. And that is your data breach from New Zealand. A bit of a different world down there, but blown away paper with sensitive data is still technically a data breach. Moving on, we're going to go to the United Kingdom, and we are talking about Kent County Council. Now, they sent the contact details of hundreds of adoptive parents to other people. So basically about 300 adoptive parents or 300 couples, I'm not sure which. This article comes from the BBC. It didn't seem clear. And basically the Kent Council is saying that this is human error, and they are blaming this email basically on adoption services, and that was basically sent to 300 adoptive parents. So here we go. And a lot of the parents are not happy about this, obviously, because they don't want their information so freely shared. The more people know who they are and who they've adopted, the more we might have, thanks to social media and stuff like that, a tie back to the original biological parents. And a lot of them don't want that. So hopefully Kent County Council will be able to clear that up. Moving on, we're going to be heading over to Hyderabad, India. Now, the what is called the Cyberabad police, and that's I'm guessing that's Hyderabad's cyber enforcement wing of their law enforcement, but Cyberadad, which I thought was pretty cute. Cyberadad police are investigating a data breach on something called the Seva Mitra mobile app. Now, a lot of this information was using an absolute ton of acronyms, and I could only find one source in the India Times for this, and so I'm not necessarily sure what's going on there, but apparently there's an app. They've arrested, or rather detained, 4 people by virtue of this, and the company that made it, IT Grids, is now heavily under investigation right now. So maybe some possible fraud or maybe negligence. I don't necessarily know, but as I keep up with this, I will let you guys know about that. And finally, we're going to be talking about an American pastime and institution from when I was a kid, and that is collecting baseball cards. Now, one of the largest baseball card makers, if not the largest, is a company called Topps. Now, they have basically put out a statement that said if you have used your credit card to buy something from the Topps website over the past few months, we were talking November 19th to January 9 of this year, you might have a data breach because apparently they were hit in their point of sale system on their website. So heads up on that. And those are your data breaches of the week. Were you affected? Let me know. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.